Hello, this is Mila Boschko with the Daily Report from the Eatglobe newsroom in Varna. Our first news for today brings us all the way to Africa. To prevent elephant raids on crops and protect humans and elephants from each other, a new initiative called the Bees and Elephants Research Project is making use of elephants' fear of bees through beehive fences. The fences, which have already been installed in Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Mozambique, Botswana and Sri Lanka, consist of a wire with beehives hung at every 10 meters. If an elephant approaches and touches either a hive or an interconnecting wire, the beehives along the line will start to swing and release bees. Success rates of 80% have been reported so far. The fences are simple and inexpensive, costing between $150 to $500 per 100 meters. Two types of hives are used: Kenyan top bar hives and Langstroth hives for maximum efficiency and optimum honey yields for the farmers. Moreover, the hives increase pollination, thus maintaining local biodiversity. Traditional communities are used to harvesting honey from wild hives, but they can easily acquire the simple skills needed to tend to the hives, so there is very little adjustment involved for them when adopting the innovation. Now to our second story. Researchers from the University of Basel studied the River Rhine's pollution and discovered that it has one of the highest concentrations of microplastics in the world, especially in the area between the cities of Basel and Rotterdam. Microplastics are tiny plastic particles smaller than 5 millimeters and can be found in all water bodies nowadays. They end up there as intermediate products in plastic production or through improper handling of plastic-containing products such as cosmetics and personal care products. The researchers took water samples over a stretch of 820 kilometers. The discovered average amount of particles per square kilometer was found to be 4 times more than the average for the most polluted Swiss lakes, Lake Geneva and Lake Maggiore. The Rhine-Ruhr metropolitan area is the worst affected. It shows a peak 5 times that average. About 80% of the plastic pollution in oceans comes from rivers. It was estimated that the Rhine contributes about 10 tons of plastic particles to the North Sea a year, thereby endangering marine populations. And now to our third story. If you're an avid wine drinker, this new research might just get you even more involved. Researchers from the Institute of Food Science Research in Madrid found out that the aroma and ultimately the taste of wine are largely determined by microbes in our mouths. Grapes contain chemical compounds called aromatic precursors, which do not necessarily let themselves be detected by the nose. They need a chemical reaction in order to be released. The winemaking process releases some of the aromas, and once a wine is poured and can meet oxygen, yet other aromas develop. However, many aromas emerge only when during wine tasting they reach our nose through the back of the throat. The researchers found out that during this process, bacteria in our saliva help to releasing aroma molecules. This explains why wine tastes dull after teeth washing. It kills many of the oral bacteria which help us to smell aroma. Moreover, interpersonal differences in the intensity of aroma perception are determined by the unique oral microbiota of each individual. This was all for today. If you would like to find out more, please visit eatglobe.com.